So you want to buy ENJIN Coin today? Let's talk about ENJIN Coin and why I'm so excited about ENJIN Coin and why I see large potential in ENJIN Coin. But before I start the video, guys, my name is Omar Khan and I created this channel to talk about stocks and cryptos and investing in general. So if content like that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe and join the journey. Let's look at ENJIN Coin. So first, let's look at their website because their website is pretty dope, and we'll kind of go through exactly what it is and how it works. So ENJIN Coin is a better way to use blockchain. What they're essentially doing with blockchain is they're incorporating their currency, their token, into in-game items, which we'll go into shortly. But some things that are powered by ENJIN are Age of Rust, Azure Heroes, which is partnered with Microsoft, which we're going to again talk about more later in this video, the Six Dragons, Lost Relics, and a couple of others. So I'm not necessarily familiar with these games, but I'm sure the gaming community, if any of you guys are big in gaming, must have heard of some of these games. And let's go into the why ENJIN tab, because I really like how they lay this out, and this is a great way for us to look and understand how it works. So they created ENJIN back in 2017, and today it powers more than 1 billion digital assets. So how does it work? The first process is ENJIN Coin is infused into a digital assets through a process called minting. So what is minting? So minting essentially is embedding information of the in-game item / token into the ENJIN Coin. And depending on how much the ENJIN Coin is used to mint, the token will set the initial or base value of the item. So usually you're going to be using more ENJIN Coin for more unique / rare items, something more collectible rather than just everything. And examples of this could be like weapons like an example of this could be like weapons in game. Like for example, if you guys play RuneScape, RuneScape items are literally sold on digital marketplace already. Like you could literally you could day trade RuneScape items. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to pair that, but they're trying to infuse it into the gaming technology. So the ENJIN ecosystems allows companies to build their in-game items on a platform using their token. That process involves a company buying ENJIN token and minting it into items in game. The next step is obviously for the item to have a use in game. So the coin that they mint into the physical item is going to have a use, like the example we used earlier, having that sword. The cool thing is the players will be able to trade their items or tokens like on an in-game marketplace or directly through the ENJIN app. So we see this process can be reversed. Every asset can be melted back into coin. ENJIN Coin has a real life value, meaning that all assets created with it have a real life value too. So basically making these in-game items physical, like real value. This is interesting because what it's doing in the game market is, now that when you're buying these in-game purchases, you're actually holding something like an appreciating or depreciating asset. So just like if you were to go and buy a car, even though over time the car is getting older, it continue to get more rare, which makes it more valuable, or the opposite is true too. So if you buy a specific sword and over time becomes more rare and more sought after, you could literally make real life money doing this. So it just adds that unique proposition into gaming, which again, this is a reason why I'm so interested in this ENJIN Coin. So the game developers could actually set an initial in-game value, the initial price in the marketplace for said items, and can set amounts of commission to be paid on the sale of each item. So if the game was charging 10% commission, every time a player was to sell something, they'd take a 10% from the seller and keep it for which in reverse is making the company that 10% commission when people are selling things to each other. So that makes that makes ENJIN more appealing for other companies because they can start incorporating this into their games, and they can start profiting from those in between transactions. Also, they could set up how much the player receives when they melt an item. Let's just say the player wants to instant dissolve their sword, and their sword costs them 10 ENJIN coins. They could have it where an instant dissolve would pay the player back 7 ENJIN coins, making the other 3 ENJIN coins go back to the team, go back to the company, which again makes it more profitable for the companies that are going to run and incorporate ENJIN into their systems. At the end of the day, guys, the only reason why a gaming company is going to want to incorporate ENJIN into their platform is if they're going to profit and profit largely. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense because then they could have a third-party system kind of create a system like this. But this is awesome because they could literally just take this and apply it into their games. And it looks like a lot of companies have already started to do that. So when we look at ENJIN's price action, we see it recently exploded, having a crazy run up. We'll just put some lines on the chart here. But we can see it started from this peak up here and ran up like crazy from $1.30 to about $3.09. And then we also see a resistance. We can also draw a nice resistance line because it's been going pretty stable. So looking at this, we see that So looking at just looking at the charts and trends, we could see how the run up is literally going to play out. And again, if you just play it smart, buy the dips, you could literally ride this out. Where you see a bounce hitting that resistance line around 250 and see it skyrocket from there, and probably go back and forth inside of this resistance lines right here. So what caused this boom? Well, it looks like the NFT craze is playing a little bit into this, and the fact that Engin is a dominant player in this market space. The reason Engin has looked out for NFTs is because they have two different offerings, one called JumpNet and the other being Infinity. These two allow Engin to be scalable, as most NFT transactions are currently being slaughtered by Ethereum and Ethereum fees. And it'll also allow Engin to support NFTs from different chains. So again, this is the reason why it's blown up recently, because we've seen the popularity of NFTs rise, and the fact that they play a role in NFTs is definitely why we're seeing the price skyrocket up. So this alone is something that we had to watch out for, because again, guys, if NFT is just a bubble, we don't want to be caught at the top of this. So we're definitely gonna have to understand and ride this out before. But let me just say this here. I already talked about NFTs in the previous videos, but I think NFTs is just the beginning. I know right now it seems so hype, seems so crazy, but this looks like it's going to be a start of a really beautiful thing. So I'd stay tuned for NFTs. And if you enjoyed the video so far, I love it if you could just smash that subscribe button. It's so easy, it's so free, it's so red. Just go click it. You know you want to help brother out. Go smash that subscribe button. Let's get the channel to 1,000 subscribers. All right, back to the video. Back to Azure Heroes. They released this new web browser game called Azure Heroes with Microsoft, which also gives you Minecraft in-game rewards. So again, I haven't played this game yet. I'm not necessarily a big gamer, especially not on PCs. You know, I kick up on the PS4 a little bit, but this partnership with Microsoft is going to be insane, and them having the actual game, a mainstream game, is also a major for the company. So again, this is just more reasons why it makes sense to get into Engin. The next news on this list is Engin is the first cryptocurrency to get the nod by Japan. And if you're not familiar, Japan has one of the biggest gaming cultures in the world, if not the biggest. So the fact that ENJIN Coin is going to be the first crypto to be used in Japan, especially in their gaming market, this is just mind-blowing alone, guys, because the potential here is ridiculous. If gaming in Japan is one of the highest sought after markets, and Engin being the first to be there, come on, guys, it's a no-brainer. Do I need to speak more on this, or are you guys convinced that this is a legitimate company and this is going to the moon? But yeah, that's going to be an insane move. The fact that they're getting into Japan, which is again just mind-blowing. So that alone, guys, is some insane news. So now we know what Engin is and how it works, and we see it has a couple of big partnerships and a big run on its way. Right now, if you just look at the charts, it looks like it's probably not a great time to enter. I personally usually wouldn't enter in a situation like this. However, what I'm going to do right now is, guys, I'm going to enter because, you know what? Why not? Do I recommend you guys buy it now? Definitely not. I would recommend just wait for it to dip a little bit. Best price point I'd recommend buying in at would be around, like, I want to say around the 240 mark, which it will soon hit 240. But for hell's sake, let's go to my crypto.com app and let's go buy some Engin, and I'll show you guys how easy it is to use. I also have a referral code for crypto.com if you want to use that. I think we both get $25, something along those lines, but use the code and sign up there. They have a couple of cool credit cards. Again, I'm not affiliated or sponsored. I just get that affiliate bonus of that $25 referral fee. So let's open up Engin. So just search it, click on it, buy Engin. Let's buy 50 Engin. Oh, let's buy 50 Engin. So buy 50 Engin. So it's going to cost me 160 Canadian dollars plus a 3.5% fee. So it's costing me about 167 Canadian. Don't look at my password. All right. Oh, low battery. And boom, I just purchased 50 Engin. And just to give you guys an idea of if this was to follow my price prediction, how much money I'll make here. Let's just say Engin hits $10 by the end of the year. So we go 50 coins times 10. We're going to make $500, obviously minus that initial cost to get in. So about $300 profit from this at the end of the year if it follows along with my prediction. Now, guys, am I telling you guys to go buy Engin? Definitely not. Remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say in this video, or any of my videos, they're not necessarily financial advice. They're just my thoughts and opinions, and it's just for me to give you awareness and look at these cryptos or stocks. So that being said, please do your own research, your own due diligence before you buy any stock or any crypto or anything you see on this channel. That being said, guys, like I said, I do have a crypto.com referral. So if you want to buy some Engin using crypto.com, an easy platform you can use worldwide, definitely take a look at that. Like I said, we both get kickback for using it. If you enjoy content like this, do make sure you subscribe and join the journey. And if you want me to cover a crypto, a stock, a penny stock, or whatever, something you want me to see and cover, let me do it down in the comment sections below. Engin was actually one of those coins that was mentioned on my channel a couple of different times. So I'm like, hey, let's look at Engin. And when I did, I'm glad I did, because guys, this looks like a dope company. I know I only bought 50 Engine coins and it doesn't look like I believe in the company, but again, right now is just not the right time to buy, because in my opinion, we can see this dip. And you know, if it dips below, if it dips back to around the $2 mark, that's probably when I buy a larger position, which I think in the future it will probably hit $2 before it hits 10. So that being said, guys, only invest the money you're willing to lose. Be smart with your money. Don't just invest because somebody else is investing. But if you believe in it, you want to get in early like I did, I mean, you could, realistically speaking, if we just see this ride up, this trend of this bouncing, it might not hit $2.40 in the near future. So whatever that may be to you guys, please do your due diligence research. Again, I don't want you guys to lose any money. It's not about me giving you wrong advice. I just don't want you to lose money in general. It sucks. Trust me. Take it from me. I blew an account before. So that being said, guys, only invest the money you're willing to lose. And again, it's your boy Umar. Until next time, peace.